Bonjour. Today we are looking at present tense regular IR French verbs. This is the second biggest group of regular verb conjugations. The largest group of regular verbs are ER verbs. It goes ER verbs followed by IR verbs, and then RE verbs is the smallest group of regular verbs. And then there are tons of irregular verbs as well. There are around 300 IR verbs in the French language. Not all of these are regular. We will have to learn some irregular patterns as well. When it comes to ER, IR, RE regular verbs, what I mean by regular is that there is a pattern of the endings that you will change to match each pronoun je, tu, il, elle, nous, vous, il, elle, plural. And that pattern is something that you can memorize and learn to help you conjugate any IR or ER or RE verb that you see. Here are some common regular IR verbs. Choisir, to choose. Choisir. Finir, to finish. Finir. Grandir, to grow tall. You see the word tall in there. Grand. Grandir, to grow. Grossir, to gain weight. Grossir. Maigrir, to lose weight. Maigrir. Obéir, to obey. Obéir. Réagir, to react. Réagir. Also, the word agir is just to act, like to act a certain way. Réfléchir, to think. Réfléchir à, to think at, to think about something. Réussir, to succeed. Réussir à is to succeed in the thing that you're doing. Rougir, to blush, to turn red. And vieillir, to grow old. Vieillir. So here's our list of some common IR verbs. Choisir, finir, grandir, grossir, maigrir, obéir, réagir, réfléchir, rougir, réussir, rougir, vieillir, vieillir. When you conjugate an IR verb, it's pretty simple. You drop the IR from the infinitive. So let's say vieillir, you take vieille, or rougir, you take rouge. You drop the IR, and these are the endings you will add. IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. How to pronounce these? The left side here is pronounced E. Rougi, rougi, rougi. Very simple. The right side, I do hear the double S's. Please note you never pronounce the ENT. So the right side would be pronounced ils issez, is. Ils issez, is. For example, rougissons, rougissez, rougissent. Sometimes I tell my students to think of a little French snake. I picture them hissing and it would sound like is. So they don't pronounce the letter H in French, so I think it's cute. So again, rougi, 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 rougissons, rougissez, rougissent. Here's another example. Je finis, tu finis, il finit, nous finissons, vous finissez, il ou elle finissent. I do want to point out there is a little tune that you can find elsewhere on YouTube to help you learn these endings. I will sing it really quick for you. It goes IS, IS, IT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT, ISISIT, ISSONS, ISSEZ, ISSENT. It is catchy. It does help. So I would recommend listening to that a couple of times and learning that tune to help you remember these endings. One last time. Je finis, tu finis, elle finit, nous finissons, vous finissez, elles finissent. The command form, you just take the conjugated form without any subject. So if I wanted to tell you, one person, finish, I'd say fini. If I want to say, let's finish this, finissons. And then if I wanted to command somebody formal or a room full of people, I'd say finissez. I don't include the tu, nous, or vous. because I'm not making a full sentence with a subject and verb. I'm giving a command. And when you give a command, you don't have your subject pronoun there. Obéis. Hey, you, obey. Obéissons. Let's obey. Obéissez, you all plural or you formal, you obey. And then to make it negative, you just put ne pas around the command. Ne choisis pas, don't choose. N'obéissons pas, let's not obey. Ne réagissez pas, don't react. Here are some other IR verbs that are regular IR verbs. Up next, we're going to look at some irregular patterns. I can pronounce these if you'd like to hear them. If you feel like you've got everything you need, you can pause this video. Abolir, accueillir, accomplir, affaiblir, agir, avertir, bâtir, bénir, choisir, embellir, envahir, établir, étourdir, finir, grandir, grossir, guérir, investir, maigrir, nourrir, obéir, punir, ralentir, réfléchir, remplir, réagir, réfléchir shouldn't be on there twice, réunir, réussir, rougir, saisir, vieillir. Notice that overall, these words are kind of random. A lot of the main things that we do, like traveling, eating, working, swimming, they're all ER verbs because there are over 1,000 ER verbs in French and there are fewer IR verbs. Hopefully this video helped you a little bit with learning more about how regular IR verbs work. Stay tuned for some irregular ones too. Au revoir.